Your source for the #1 sports weekends. Fox Sports, only on 96.3 FM, 1370 AM.
All right, 18 minutes after 11 o'clock. Thank you for tuning in. The one disadvantage that this is radio, that I wish we had a picture, but you can look at these for yourself, is the fact that I'm looking at some amazing artwork right now, illustrations. Wow, look at this stuff right here.
They're outstanding.
We have on the phone the lady responsible for the artwork that I'm in awe of. Her name is Jessica Tung Lee. I hope I'm saying that right. She's a concept artist, a freelance illustrator. She was born and raised in Taiwan. She writes tutorials for 3D Total, 2D Artist, and 3D Creative. It's over my head. She's the recipient of both national and international awards. She's been featured in Imagine FX, Fantasy Scroll magazine, and the only thing I'm familiar with on here is the L. Ron Hubbard Illustrators of the Future Award, because we've spoken to other winners of this and other in the writers part of this as well. The Art of Jessica, Tung Lee. Good morning, Jessica. How are you?
Good morning. Yay, how are you?
Where are you? Where are you calling from?
San Francisco.
San Francisco. Wow, you got up early to be with us. Thank you for that.
Oh no, it's my pleasure.
Where did I'm at your website, and for anybody who wants to see these pictures, let me just give the website up front. It's jessicatcl.com. Jessica, and then the 3 letters, tcl.com. So these are amazing pictures. I mean, you really do you visualize these in your brain before they end up on paper or canvas, or is this a computer work? How do you do these things?
So basically, I did use traditional media to come up with ideas and thumbnails, and yeah, and those mediums gave me more freedom on organic shapes, and because when the image formed in my head, they are pretty blurry. So I kind of try to use this traditional medium to capture the basic shapes, and then I will do like a detailed sketch of the thumbnail and scan them into computer and finish the piece in computer.
Wow.
Yeah.
I love the one where the fella is overlooking the balcony, and it looks like praying hands to me.
Oh, thank you so much. Yeah.
Oh, I like the one where the guy's tied to the mast and he's got the sirens all around him.
Yeah, do you know the story of that mythology? It's Jason and Sirens.
Yeah, I know it because I'm the one who has to be tied to the mast. If that was me, I would definitely have to be tied to the mast.
Oh yeah, so you can get good view.
When you're speaking to the audience, when you did your awards acceptance speech, did you give out any inspirational messages to the up-and-coming illustrators?
Oh, I did. So I don't know if you guys know about that, but I actually submitted like 3 times until I really got a message from Laurie about me winning the first quarter of 2014, and before that I submitted twice. So
wow.
I was on the edge of giving up, and I was so glad that I didn't, because if I did, then I wouldn't have won. So the message I said on the ceremony was just to tell all the artists, inspiring or professional, the same. Just don't give up. Yeah, just be persistent.
Wow. Wow. Now, I just went to your other page. It looks like portraits. They look like oil paintings, these portraits.
Yes. Yeah, I also do traditional medium too.
So how does this change your life, your career, and any goals you might have with your art? It seems like it's a no-brainer. Somebody should have picked you up before this point. I mean, right?
Well, I mean, I actually don't. Back then, I was kind of shy, so I didn't really submit to too many awards and all that. And this award was something that I had kept in mind for quite a long time, and I always wanted to win. So I probably submitted like 2 or 3 competitions throughout my education, like the 3-year education. So. I don't know if that's a reason, but
wow.
yeah.
So how long ago did you win the award?
It's almost 1 1.5 years, if I count from the time when I got the notice.
Okay, so when you submit the illustration, are you already establishing a connection between one of the stories from one of the writers, or does that happen after you win?
Oh no, I had no idea back then. I had no idea. It was the last semester of my school, and I was like kind of desperate because I had no connections and know nothing about the industry, and I was like, oh my god, this is my only chance. I got to submit to this, and that's pretty much after I submit. I forgot about I had submitted because I didn't expect that I would get any response. And how it changed my career is kind of, I would say winning an award is almost like a proof or a guarantee to the clients I have now that I'm trustworthy, I'm worthwhile, and I'm somewhat known. So they will trust my work more and give me more control over how I want the image to be like. And also, yeah, it's easier for me to reach out to, and they will say yes to my request because they know, yes, okay, this person has won an award and she must be good. Yeah.
All right, I'm looking at one painting. This looks like evil Tweety Pie. Tweety Pie has gone really evil, and he's scaring away other birds.
Tweety Pie? I actually don't know what Tweety Pie is.
Oh, you don't know who Tweety Pie is?
No.
It's a canary.
All right, let me see. How do I?
Okay.
This is a yellow bird.
Yes.
A yellow bird, and he's scaring away a bluebird with a lollipop and a parrot.
Yeah, that one. Oh, that one. I had so much fun with that one. So that one was actually a school assignment.
Oh, you got to look. You got to look up Tweety Pie. If you don't know Tweety, you got to look up. This is evil Tweety Pie.
Okay. Oh my God, I'm going to look at it. So Tweety Pie.
You really are so versatile. You just do magnificent work when you do, like you were commenting earlier about the oil paintings on the canvas, but then you also graduate into the 3D images. How do you manage to keep true to form in each of those mediums?
So when I started to pick up 3D programs was actually for my work, and back then, when I started learning any 3D program, I had this concept in mind that I am going to use it as professionally as a 3D programmer. I have that mindset in heart, and when I try to learn the program, I try to learn all the essential things that I need to be really familiar with that program. And later, after I kind of fulfill the duty I need to do on my job, I start to use that program for my personal work. So that's like, so I have like really easy transition from just the knowledge I need to learn for my work to the knowledge I need to learn for my personal project if I need to use this program. So
wow.
When you create like pictures like fantasy people, like the blue lady here with the light coming out of her forehead, I mean, is it all out of your brain, or do you have a model and you just kind of change the look a little bit, or how do you come up with the people?
So the blue lady, that one was actually from my head originally, and then I also, when I was doing the neck and the hand part, I did take a photo of myself to get the realism.
Oh, that's your hand.
Oh.
That's your hand. Oh, wow.
Yes, that's a reference.
I like how you can have all of the images very, very stark, but you make the images in the forefront so noticeable, and you also have detail in the back, and then you do like fantasy artwork where you have that detail in the front, but then you also make things appear to float in the back and almost transparent. That is absolutely outstanding.
Oh, that's really a compliment. Thank you so much.
Do you know what I love about the whole the L. Ron Hubbard Award thing is that it brings to, you know, they say the cream rises to the top, but it doesn't rise to the, it might rise to the top, but you would never know about it. We would never know about your artwork if it wasn't for some kind of a contest like this one. I mean, it is really a great thing that organization does for artists as well as for authors, for writers.
Yeah, totally.
It's free, right? I mean, I know it's free for the writers. Is it free for the artists? I'm guessing it is, right?
Yes, I would say because when I was submitting my works to this contest, I didn't really realize how important self-promotion and treating my art career as a small business because as artists, we usually most artists are really shy. We don't like to leave our door. We like to stay in front of a computer or in front of canvas, just keep doing stuff.
Right.
And if it was not because of this award and all that workshop, I wouldn't have thought of putting my work out and really reach out to my clients. That's actually quite a struggle for many upcoming artists, such as when I was studying. I didn't know how I can reach to clients.
Oh yeah. Here's a great example, Jessica. You go to any art show. We have some great art shows right here in this town. And you go through the art show and you look at some of the artwork and you say, "Gosh, that is so great. How long did it take you to do that?" "Oh, it took me 3 months." "Oh my gosh!" and you're charging $250 for something that took you 3 months. See, how do you make a living when people who buy art often don't appreciate it. They don't realize the amount of time.
Yeah, so the artists in your area, actually, they most do oil painting, so they will have the original. So they sell the copy. So they will collect the money from the copy, and then they also have this original they will sell to their collectors, and that original worth a lot more than the copies or the copyright they sell to publishers.
Wow.
I guess that's how. Yeah, and usually it usually takes about 10 years to establish them in the industry or the market as like really established illustrators.
Jessica, we have to run. Thank you so much. You've been a lot of fun. Go to Jessica's website, jessicatcl.com, and go to writersofthefuture.com to find out how you can submit your work, whether you're a writer or an illustrator. Jessica Lee, thank you so much. We'll be right back.
Thank you.
Fox News Radio, I'm Carmen Roberts. Searchers may have found the cargo ship that sank during Hurricane Joaquin.
Try to determine whether or not it broke up before it went down or whether it capsized first and then sank.
Maritime attorney Rod Sullivan. Sonar suggests the ship landed upright under 15,000 feet of water near the Bahamas. It vanished 1 month ago with 33 crew members. The U.S. Supreme Court refuses to hear satellite TV providers' claim against state taxes. Satellite companies say they're unlawfully taxed differently than cable companies. And it's November and time to enroll for or update your medical coverage with the Affordable Care Act.